3 million interactions on Twitter every month. That's right, folks. MrBeast's unique mix of generosity and fun has earned him millions of followers on Twitter. But it's not just about followers. He's tweet maestro, posting an average of 20 tweets daily. Remarkably, his tweets garner a massive engagement, receiving a plethora of likes, retweets, and comments. However, it's not all about the numbers, but the influence. His Twitter stats are a proof of his undeniable impact, but even luminaries face backlash. Despite his fame, MrBeast is the target of a Twitter hate wave. Stay tuned to find out why this internet darling is facing a wave of Twitter hate. So, what's all this Twitter hate about then? Let's delve into the reasons behind it. We've seen the astonishing numbers. MrBeast's Twitter following is nothing short of impressive. But like a coin, there are two sides to this story. The other side, often hidden in the shadows, is the hate he receives on the platform. But what's causing all this ruckus? Firstly, let's consider cyberbullying. Experts suggest that the anonymity provided by social media platforms like Twitter can embolden individuals to behave in ways they wouldn't in real life. Bit of a Jekyll and Hyde situation, if you will. MrBeast, with his larger-than-life online persona, could be an easy target for such individuals. Secondly, jealousy. It's as old as time itself. MrBeast's success could spark envy in others, leading them to lash out. It's the age-old story of if I can't have it, neither can you. The green-eyed monster is not to be underestimated. Then we have the misunderstanding of his content. MrBeast's stunts are grand, his giveaways are monumental, and his challenges are, well, challenging, but this can lead to misconceptions. Some may view his actions as ostentatious, flashy, even wasteful, yet others see a philanthropist using his platform for good. It's a classic case of one man's meat is another man's poison. Now let's sift through some of the tweets. Here's one saying, MrBeast is just a rich kid showing off his money. And another, his videos are so pointless, waste of time and resources. It's clear that the common themes among these tweets are misunderstanding, jealousy, and a dash of cyberbullying. But it's not all doom and gloom. For every negative tweet, there are dozens of positive ones. MrBeast is a legend. Love his videos, says one user. Another tweets, his charitable work is inspiring. Keep it up, MrBeast. It's a mixed bag, really. It seems like the hate MrBeast receives is a complex issue tied to various factors. But what does this mean for him and his brand? Well, that's a question for another scene. Stay tuned. Every action has a reaction, and the Twitter hate towards MrBeast is no different. Let's examine the effects. The ripple effect of the Twitter hate on MrBeast's brand could be vast and profound. A brand, after all, is not just a logo or a name, but a reflection of one's reputation and trustworthiness. When that trust is shaken, it can take a significant toll on the brand's image. The Twitter backlash, whether justified or not, has the potential to tarnish MrBeast's carefully cultivated image of a philanthropic, fun-loving YouTuber. The impact isn't limited to just his reputation. It could also affect his followers, the very foundation of his success. Followers are like the lifeblood of any social media personality. They are the ones who validate, share, and engage with the content. If they start to perceive MrBeast's actions in a negative light due to the Twitter hate, they might disengage. And this could lead to a drop in followers, views, and ultimately his influence. Moreover, the Twitter hate could also have implications for MrBeast's future projects. Brands and sponsors that collaborate with influencers are extremely sensitive to public sentiment. They want to associate themselves with personalities who can enhance their brand image, not tarnish it. If the Twitter hate continues, it could make potential sponsors and collaborators wary, thereby affecting MrBeast's future prospects. However, it's crucial to remember that these are potential impacts. Expert opinion suggests that it's not all doom and gloom. Some believe that MrBeast's strong brand and loyal follower base could help him weather this storm. Others argue that his history of charitable acts could act as a counterbalance to the negativity. In fact, this controversy could even provide an opportunity for MrBeast to address the criticism, learn from it, and strengthen his brand. It's a classic case of what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, isn't it? It's clear that the Twitter hate has potential implications for MrBeast's brand, but how does it reflect on the wider Twitter community? Twitter is a microcosm of society. So what does the hate towards MrBeast tell us about ourselves? Indeed, the world of Twitter is a vibrant, bustling digital city where millions of voices converge, each contributing to a larger conversation. The hate directed towards MrBeast, a philanthropist and entertainer, is not an isolated incident, but rather a symptom of a broader trend. It's a trend that reflects the growing cynicism and skepticism in our society. According to experts, social media platforms like Twitter have become a battleground for clashing ideologies and perspectives. People are quick to judge, quick to condemn, and slow to empathize. The MrBeast controversy is a classic example of this, where the philanthropist's actions are scrutinized and criticized without a full understanding of his intentions or the impact of his work. This reflects a society that is increasingly polarized and quick to jump to conclusions. Renowned psychologist Dr. Jane McGonigal, in her study of online behavior, suggests that this trend may be a consequence of the anonymity provided by the digital world. As she puts it, online we can be judge, jury, and executioner without facing any real-world repercussions. This, she argues, has led to a culture of call-out and cancel that is more about scoring points than promoting understanding or empathy. Furthermore, the Twitter hate towards MrBeast could also be indicative of a society grappling with wealth inequality and the role of the wealthy in addressing societal problems. MrBeast's philanthropy, though commendable, is often viewed with suspicion and cynicism, a reflection of the growing skepticism towards the ultra-rich and their motives. It's also worth noting that social media trends are often a reflection of the societal mood. The negativity towards MrBeast might be indicative of a wider sense of frustration and discontentment within society. As social commentator Gary Vaynerchuk once said, "Social media is not changing us, it's exposing us." It's food for thought, isn't it? How our attitudes on social media could be a mirror to our society. As we wind up, let's revisit the journey we've been on. We've delved into the astonishing statistics of MrBeast's Twitter presence, a digital titan that's equally loved and reviled. We've unwrapped the layers of Twitter hate, from accusations of performative philanthropy to claims of insincerity, all creating a whirlwind of public opinion. We analyzed the impact of this Twitter hate on MrBeast's brand, a brand built on the paradox of online visibility and vulnerability. Despite the backlash, his influence continues to hold sway, a testament to the resilience of his brand. We also pondered whether this phenomenon is, in essence, a reflection of our society. The digital world, with its ease of access, has transformed into a battlefield of voices, each clamoring to be heard. It's a dynamic, often brutal landscape where even a titan like MrBeast isn't immune to criticism. But here's a thought-provoking question for you. Is the Twitter hate towards MrBeast a sign of a larger problem in our digital